guys, it's Cassandra from Girls Inc. Memphis, and today we're going to show you the importance of washing your hands. Now, washing your hands is very important because it's your body's natural first defense from germs entering your body, because when we eat or when we touch things or when we touch our face, we're getting the germs in our fingers in our face, like in our body, maybe through our mouth or our nose. So we need to wash our hands to make sure our hands are clean throughout the day, just to make sure that we're not letting germs get into our body and get sick. But today I'm going to show you kind of a demonstration on why it's important to wash your hands, and you can do the demonstration with me too. So far for this demonstration, all the materials you're going to need are just some black pepper. If you don't have a big container like this, you can just crack some. You can just crack some in the bowl. You're going to need 2 bowls. If you don't have like big bowls, or you can always use a paper plate or a styrofoam plate, because it'll work the same as long as you pour the water in there. You're going to need about a cup of water depending on the deepness of your bowl. My bowl is pretty deep. If you're using a smaller bowl, you'll probably need less water. Maybe 1/4 cup. Really just enough to fill the rims of the bowl, so you can see what happens when we do and don't wash our hands. Then you're just going to need some regular hand soap and maybe some measuring spoons if you want to measure out your soap and your black pepper. So let's get started. We're going to first put the soap. We're going to first measure out our soap. So we're going to do about 2 to 3 tablespoons of soap. And I'm just squeezing it in there, making sure that it's all full. And there we go. We have it in there, as you can kind of see it. And we're just going to pour that into our little bowl. We're going to do another tablespoon of soap. And we're going to pour that one in there. And then we're going to do just 1 more tablespoon of soap. All right, now that that's in there and we have our soap, we're going to add our water to the bowl. And as you can see, the water in my bowl isn't all the way filled. If you want it to be all the way filled, you can. I think I'm going to add a little bit extra water, so I'll be right back. And I'm back with a little bit of extra water. I just want to make sure that you can really see the pepper and what it's going to do here. So now that we have that, we're going to add our pepper. So we're going to add about, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons of pepper. So you're going to add your pepper. And just make sure your pepper is all the way in there. And you can see we have our pepper in the bowl. So these are my hands unwashed and just kind of how they are. And the pepper in the bowl represents the germs. So when I stick my finger in the bowl this first time with my unclean hand, let's see what happens. Nothing happens. My fingers are covered in the germs the pepper represents. And this is how it's it's going. They're all getting all over my finger. I'm getting germs everywhere. Even when I spread them around, I'm still getting germs everywhere. It's just, it's not good. So, let's wash our hands and see what happens. Or let's wash our hands and then add a little soap to our finger and see what happens. Okay, so in properly washing your hands, a proper hand washing technique is to have your soap. So I have my soap in my hand. And then use warm water. You're going to want to wet your hands first. And then you're going to rub your hands together. Get the palms of your hands really well. Get in between your fingers really well. Get the outside of your hands. Get all around and make circular motions. You're going to add maybe some more water so you can soak up. And you're going to want to do this for 20 seconds. I like to scratch the palms of my hands because it gets the germs that sometimes get under your fingernails. That's a good way to get them off. So I scratch my palms, I rub all the way around, I get this part of my hand, my thumb, I make sure I get my thumbnails. I'm just washing. And the proper amount of time to wash your hands is about 20 seconds. And about 20 seconds is singing happy birthday to yourself twice. So let's do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cassandra. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cassandra. Happy birthday to you. Okay, that was about 20 seconds, so my hands are clean now. And I'm just going to rinse them off. And drying my hands off with a clean paper towel or a napkin or a clean regular towel. Let's try to touch our germs now and see what happens. Okay, so now that we have clean hands and we have our pepper in our bowl, we're just going to want to take our finger, swish it around in our soap, and let's see what happens to our germs now. Did you see it? Let's get a closer look. So this is our soapy finger, and there are the germs. And there's almost no germs on my finger now. None, because I have soap on my finger and I have clean hands and I just washed my hands. All the pepper and all the germs really didn't like the soap, so they were not on my finger anymore. And that's kind of how hand washing works. You repel germs when you wash your hands. So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that. I'm hoping you guys learned something about hand washing and how to wash your hands properly. It's just really important to wash your hands right now. There's a lot of crazy germs and stuff going around, so you just want to make sure that you're staying as healthy as you can and being as clean as you can with your hand washing. I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy at home. I hope you tried it. If you tried it, let us know on our Facebook page. Y'all, and just stay at home. Stay safe and healthy.